everyone and welcome back to the final part of Murdered Soul Suspect. I am so happy to be finishing off this series and to be moving on to, could I say greener pastures or newer pastures? I don't know which would be, I know the grammatically correct saying of it is greener pastures, but I feel like in this context it will be newer pastures. So I'm going to push to get everything finished in this episode so that we can finally put a stamp seal on the case saying solved and completed. And then we can look at what we're going to do moving forward. But for now we're going to focus on finishing the storyline in this episode. I can't remember how long or short is still left to go. I tried to push the previous episode as far as I can, just so that in the final episode there isn't so much more left to do. I'm still staying with my decision of not trying to find all the clues and stuff, because I've already noticed in some of the main cases where we were looking for clues and stuff, I've missed things. So even if I had to get 100% on the side cases, I still wouldn't fully be 100%, and it's going to bug me. So I'm just at this point where I'm just going to throw out the whole idea of getting 100% complete, just so that I can get the story done and start with a new one. So enough chitter chatter, let's head on into it. Okay, so I remember now with playing through that we discovered that we've got a key to the judgment house, so we think that's where the killer is obviously got his hideout and everything like that. So now we're going to head through to Judgment House to see what we can discover there. And I've got to get through these pesky demons again, which irritate the living daylights out of me. Ooh, he did like a little jazz hands there. Okay, I'm going to quickly go. Okay. Whew. Well, that was one way to avoid him. I just need to remember... It's just there. I just need to remember how to get out of this place. Shit. Oh, I need to go that way. Okay, so I have to go that way. Isn't there a way I can avoid him? Why? Okay. One of the quickest ways to get rid of a demon is just possess a human. Oh, but now there's these ones in the church. Crap. Okay, you're not going to move anywhere, are you? No, you're not. Okay. I hate killing these things. I hate killing them because it's time consuming, it's a waste. It's annoying, so if we can just skip it, why not?
Do some ghost thing and get me out of this. Come on.
It's not that easy.
Trust me. You're better off this way. The killer was after you.
Oh. What happened in there?
He didn't suffer.
You're lying.
He died protecting innocent people, that's all you need to know.
Died because of me.
Hey.
Pleading insanity isn't going to help you much on 2 counts of trespassing and felony escape. So you can drop the crazy act, all right?
Rex, man, give her a break.
You have anything to say
Like
for
he
yourself?
can hear you.
No? That's what I thought. We'll figure out what to do with you at the station.
Why does this keep happening to me?
Joy, tell him what we found. They need to know it all. You gotta find a way to convince him.
Where are you going?
Killer left a clue about the ancient mansion we saw at the museum. Tell Rex about that too. It's probably the killer's place.
Okay, I'll try.
Go forth and convince. And hopefully I don't need your help with the house. But I'm a ghost. I'll make a plan. Yet again, not in a rush or anything, you know. Killer could be halfway across town by now. And you're just casually walking out smoking a cigarette. Okay, so Rex is carting Joy to custody. I know the harsh thing of losing your freedom, but it's better than losing your life, which is very correct. I now need to remember how to get to Judgment House. Crickety crick crick crick. I feel like those stupid little demons are gonna be here. I'm just gonna try my best to avoid them. If I don't need to stop and kill them, I'm not going to. I died enough times in the mental asylum to last me for the rest of the game. Okay, Judgment House is this way. I don't ever remember. Oh, I do remember coming this way. Oh yes, it's over here down this alley. Got it, got it. This is just known as Judgment House, the former residence of Judge John Hathorne, who at times held courts in his own parlor room. He kept accused locked in his cellar, as was the custom in colonial times. His unfortunate role in the witch trials of 1692 became a permanent blotch on his name. Let's do this. Let's catch the killer.
I always heard this place was such an interesting museum back in its heyday. Now it's just a place propped up by rusty nails and rumors. A place you wouldn't dare your worst enemy to go into. Alright, there it is, Judgment House. Huh. Maybe this abandoned place isn't so abandoned after all.
Ooh, looky here.
I hate it when I'm right.
It's amazing it's still got electricity. Unless that's actually just candlelight, but it looks like a light. Great! Now you're trapped in here, Ronan. I have to find a new way out. Okay, so clearly they don't want me going anywhere downstairs. Right. Come on, here you go. Okay, I kind of want to just keep my wits about me and know where I am. What's this? She who does the devil's dance shall drop and crack and sway, and jig upon the rope perchance the devil's dues to pay. I'm sure. Oh, it's in that rock. Okay, I just want to make sure I remember where I'm going and I don't get lost or proceed the story more than I want to. Unnatural bridge of ghost and flesh, you harvest souls as though a friend. You cut with scythe, with pitchfork thresh, until you meet your righteous end. I love scythes. Absolutely love them. If I could have one, I will. I mean, I would have one. Like, I will. Yeah, would have, will. You know what I mean. How is her notes even being found here? That makes no sense. She would have never been here. I asked Ronan today if he believed we go on after we die. He wondered if I meant like heaven or like ghosts. I told him I meant ghosts, and he just laughed and didn't say anything. I'm gonna take that as a no. How ironic. Now, haha, who's gonna be laughing now? Clearly your wife. Let's collect this. Okay, I just wanna make sure. Ew, it's here. That's the passageway. Okay, are this all links? I'm sorry if I'm turning you guys around here this whole time. I at least wanna do my best to find as much as I can of like the side stories and stuff. Let man beware who keeps so foul, a witch from a harm beneath his wing. She casts her spell upon his soul and wreaks damnation's reckoning. I forgot, because men can't be witches? Well, actually, technically they would be wizards, but... To rid the land of nature's guilt through exercise of power requires more vigilance than thou wilt. 'Tis always judgment hour. 'Tis always the judgment day. Ooh, secret room. I'm actually really hungry.
Holy shit. Look at all this crap. What is this?
More importantly, where is Baxter?
Fresh paint. This one's just been done.
The witch who flew from her own mother, herself a witch, herself in flight. She'll meet her death like so many other, and leave both realms this very night.
Joy.
Oh no, that's about Joy.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Oh, okay.
This looks like the Bell Killer's war room. I should check this all out.
Still would love to know where Baxter is. I mean, his car's here. It looks like we're in the last area of the house. The devil made me do it. Mayor Studer deflects blame after being charged with a series of torturous murders. 1903. So there were torturous killings in Salem over 100 years ago. And he's obviously blaming the devil. Okay, I'll go through there now. This map shows the locations of all of his murders, but in far more detail than the police know. Wrong one. These are the methods the killer used to murder the victims and how each one of them died. Can't tell if he's consistent or schizophrenic, or both. Third hanging victim discovered. Bizarre hangings in 3 recent murders harken back to Salem's shameful past. 1914. Wrong one. Salem has a history of killers apparently referencing the witch trial similar to the Bell. So there were clearly a lot of copycats. No. Why? Why? Okay, but clearly I'm not done yet. Wow. A collection of what seems to be personal items taken from the Bell Killer's victims, maybe.
Vibrations I'm getting from this house are off the charts. It's like the museum. The old violence tries to take over the new. I have to tell Officer Baxter about this. This could be a vital piece.
Joy's mother senses unusual spirit activity in Judgment House, unusually strong, unusually vitriolic, and just plain unusual. Ugh. Oh, and there just has to be something right there by them. Ugh. Why? Shit. Go away. Thank you. Why? Okay. Oh, it's so intense. Come on. At least distract one of them. Just not both. Please not both. Thank you, crow. I love crows. I absolutely love them. Okay. So that's you sorted. Now, that's just you. Okay, I'm gonna go when you go backwards. Okay. Please stop coming here. Holy shit, I just shat myself. Okay. Whew, okay. Got that down and sorted. It's like I don't even know him, and I felt so close, but to a man in my imagination. I would think that something like a criminal record should really come up earlier in a relationship. It's not even his past that is keeping me away now. It's that he didn't tell me right away. He said his tattoos made it obvious, but I don't know. Not obvious enough, I guess. It might be too late for us. Oh. I thought I overthink everything. Okay. That's you sorted. I love how you can like hear things clanking and clinking in the distance. So obviously this is, let's go towards the light. Ew, okay. Please no more of those damn bloody demons. This is where I just came from. I'm actually getting a headache. I don't need to know about the kitchen's quarters. Oh, I just came from there. Oh, that sounds so cool. So cool. Sometimes a man can be an insensitive beast. I know he's got pressures at work, but home is the place where you let go of all those things. It'll be better tomorrow, I know, but for now, I'm done thinking about it. Okay, ugh. Oh, and there's 4 of them. I should probably move before I get spotted. Let me just build up the courage, but the strength to do this. Shit. And there's no place to hide, so I'm probably gonna have to get caught first and then hide. Okay. Hide. Whew. Okay. You don't come up here, do you? They move so slow. Okay. Okay. See, I take it this is where the trials got done. Let's see what this is. Ooh, that's a lot of reading. February 4th, 1693. The witches are all released and Governor Phipps will not permit further persecution. Yet it is this girl I fear most. I did threaten her with pressing, and with a glee she did tell me of the tortures of her own father, who pressed and ducked her unto drowning. Would she not accuse his enemies? So I am not the first man to use this creature, and she is not afeard of my rebukes. Those who see the spirits of unnatural worlds are as conjurers to her, and she will not be dissuaded in her pursuit of them. She must be destroyed by any available measure by the law. Okay, that just tells you about the house. I wonder if this is 2 separate... Ah, no. Okay. Run, run, run. Don't be seen, don't be seen. Okay. Okay. Getting the hang of executing these things quick. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. Right. Just gotta... Ooh. Oh. Oh, I'm getting turned around. What's happening? Oh, okay. I got lost there for a second. And that's through that adjacent door. Okay. through this door is emptiness. Ooh. 3 more. This way to the wine cellar and holding cells. Stairs.
Oh my God, Baxter? I should have been the one that stopped you.
Ronan?
Haha, what are the odds?
What the hell's going on?
You sick bastard. Why'd you do it? Why'd you bring back the witch trials and kill all those innocent girls?
You think I'm the Bell Killer? Are you insane? I've never killed anyone. You gotta help me.
They sneaky there.
What is this place? We gotta get out of here.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. All of a sudden, we're buds.
Yeah, you wanted me
You
dead.
need to tell me what's going on here.
He doesn't like me. He hates me. He didn't want me to be on the police force. Nothing. He has the biggest motive to want me dead. And now he wants me to help him. Oh, how the tables have turned. Okay. Let's start with what were you doing here?
What were you doing here?
Following a lead. I never dropped the case.
And so you lost an eye.
Psychic, Cassandra, working with me. And we figured out the Bell Killer is hunting mediums. Like a witch trial execution copycat. At that point, we couldn't let it go. Even after Rex demoted me.
So that's why you're at the museum.
Okay. And who killed you? The Bell Killer?
So, who killed you?
The Bell Killer, you idiot. But I didn't get a good look at his face.
Okay, so where is Cassandra?
You know where Cassandra is? Is she still alive?
Last I checked, yeah. I took her to a safe house outside of town.
Okay.
Oh my God, she's alive. I was sure she'd be dead too. Joy would be freaking ecstatic. She shouldn't end up alone.
Do you know Joy would probably be the best
Cassandra ever
follow-up?
bring up her daughter?
Wouldn't shut up about her. We looked for Joy for days, but it was too risky. Cassandra has been begging me to track Joy down, but I haven't found her yet.
That's because she's been
You're
with
not gonna
me.
believe this. Joy's been helping me tonight.
Figures a cop like you would need help to get this far.
You know, screw you.
Like what? The help you got from her mom?
Exactly. You got just as much help as what I've been getting.
Where's the killer?
No idea. He could be anywhere, but when we fought, he said something I didn't
When we
understand at
fought?
all.
Wait. The killer actually talked?
Not
Yeah.
much.
To me, he said
But I
nothing.
think I hit a nerve. I told that bastard he'd be dead soon. But he said, I already know death. And then something about his instrument of death will kill again tonight.
My instrument of death? But he kills different ways every time. I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither.
We gotta figure out what that means. Alright, you get back to Cassandra. Make sure she's still safe and bring her back to the station.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna quickly check out the cellar and come up with a plan. I hope.
Yeah, especially since we can't do much. Okay. Like, from the story has gotten hazy to me a while ago because I only remember mainly the beginning. It's funny how my memory works when it comes to certain games, but I can only mainly remember up until the museum. That's about it, and a little bit of the end piece of who. I don't want to spoil it, but who is involved. But not from the Bell Killer side. Bell Killer side, they're sneaky because they kind of twist it in a way that they want to make you think it's Baxter, only to spin this now and say, "Ha, we fooled you. It's not Baxter, but good luck. But good points for trying." But I can't remember, like, especially like what he means with his instrument of death. I think I have an idea. I think that the killer might also be... I actually think that the Bell Killer is also a medium. Yes, thank you. I understand what I need to do, but I am having a monologue here. I can't remember, so I'm going on a guesstimate here that the killer might also be like a medium, and he has also contracted a ghost from the Purgatory realm to help him with his killings, and because why else would he say his instrument of death? Poor Baxter lost his eye. Eye for an eye, they say, and the whole world goes blind. Okay, so there's really not much to look at here. Just old wine barrels. A plaque, which, if you guys want to read these plaques, you can just pause it. That was right.
What the hell happened down here?
Oh, let's investigate, shall we? Oh, this is from back in the day. What is he doing? He's judging. He's stern, and he's accusing.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
Okay. So the angry man points in the cell and claims to his accused that punishment is due. So many things here. Excuse me. Extinguished lights. So candles. I bet these did almost nothing to combat the darkness on you. Back in that day when they had no electricity. Would you look who it is? She is pleading and imprisoned.
You stood for justice. How is this just?
Abigail, that's her name. Abigail was held prisoner and thought this punishment was unjust. But who drew it? But by whom? Whom was it drawn by? I know I probably used that completely out of context. Says the one that is a writer. Prison inside a prison. Why would you need to cage someone who is already locked in a tiny cell? Because people back in the day had sick minds and wanted to just torture people and used the excuse of they witches. Dude, I can't see through you. Okay, I'm missing 2 more clues. Okay. Wow. That looks even less comfortable than the beds I had in prison. Yeah, I'd rather sleep on the floor if that's what I had. Okay. I bet these shackles, yes. Makes it feel more like a dungeon than a prison. Okay, so what happened down here? Well, I'm gonna go with imprisoned Abigail and the righteous man and the symbol in the cell.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
I thought you stood for justice. How is this just?
The courts are not a place for your murderous whimsy. You are a corrupt heathen. The families of those innocent souls you executed through false accusation of witchcraft will exact their righteous justice tonight.
False accusation?
What is that nonsense you draw?
My mark will burn like a brand in the flesh of this town. If it takes me to the ends of eternity, I will personally make the bell toll for every witch in Salem.
Why? The guy who killed me is Abigail.
It would make sense about the strength.
She might be the Bell Killer. How is that possible? I gotta get out of here and figure out how to track her down.
It would make sense about the strength, the whole super strength and everything, because a human can't possess such strength just with the way they tussled and everything, and a ghost might be able to.
Has Rex checked in?
picking up his phone either.
Shit.
Copy that.
Oh shit, if Rex is missing, it could be going down right now. Where'd you take Joy, you asshole?
The museum? Killer's destination. A witness thinks the killer was headed to the top floor apartment intentionally. It wasn't random. No. Where would Abigail take Joy? That ghost girl from the alleys is Abigail Williams, and this gallows was actually used to execute her centuries ago. Would it be that one? Yes. Okay. No, that's all mentioning the church and the apartment. But I don't see... That's the only other thing... It's the only other thing... Yeah, that could link to that.
Yeah. Instrument of death, meaning her death. Where she was killed. The gallows at the museum. Hang on, kid. I'm on my way.
That still doesn't make sense to me, because unless I'm just being a little bit stupid or a bit slow, because I do have a headache and everything. But she was accused of being a witch. So why does she have to go? She wants the bell to toll for all witches, and they saw mediums as witches. So why the hell is she killing mediums then? Please don't let there be any more creepy demons. But can't we just like skip to the top of the house? Do I have to really run back and everything? I didn't get all of those other things, but like I said, I'm not... I went the wrong way, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. I'm not gonna stress of finding them. If I don't find them, I don't find them. That's... I just need to move on. Because I am so close to the end, I can taste it. Yeah. Ta-da! Back to the museum we go. As he casually walks instead of running and rushing. Those weird black figures there. Okay. Is it this way? I'm getting a bit confused where I'm going. Yes. Please don't tell me that is demons that I indeed hear. No. Tried. Warning, proceeding to the final encounter will make it impossible to return to Salem. Do you want to continue? Before we continue, I actually just want to run through the stats. And I at least just want to see, you know, what all I missed and what all I at least got. So in the main cases, I mainly got everything. Okay, I missed 3 things when I did the shoreline thing. See, the thing is, you can't go back and redo these to get the missed clues. So that's why I say, even if I did the side cases 100%, this is still going to count against me in my 100% score. So I tried, so I should get points for effort at least. And to think, when I played the PlayStation 3 version, I missed only 1 here, but the rest of the stuff I got. So I missed 3 here. I did good until the museum. I missed 1. And then I missed 1 here as well. But I did get 6. But I did get... Okay. whatever. Oh, this is all the side things as well. Because this is near gas station. Okay. Then I got all my ghost abilities. His life, tattoo things, I got everything. The info about the killer, I missed 3. Oh, nice. At least it's not that many. I know Abigail's drawings I've missed a lot. With Julia's thoughts, I missed 5. Which is also good. That's good. I got all of Rex's thoughts about Baxter, the profiler's memories I got. See, Abigail's messages I missed a shitload, but I know why, because I didn't follow those little imprints properly. Got all of the ghost stories, but not all of the ghost stories. I started collecting all of the ghost stories, but I didn't finish Terror on the Tracks at the museum, Ashes to Ashes, the town itself. Oh, I thought I only needed one for the... Oh no, Eternal Flame is the one for the town. I actually think I know where that one is. I'm not going to go back for it now. And then the ones in the house now, Ashes to Ashes. Or, I don't know. Salem's History, I missed 3. And then I got all of the Witch Trials history. So I didn't do too bad. I got... my side cases... 150 out of 173, which is really not bad. That's actually a good score. And then the main case is 184 out of 189. So I'm pretty happy. I at least got, I'm sure that's more than sufficient enough for us to have.
No one deserves to be murdered. And when the psycho trying to kill someone pretends there's some grand justice behind it, that just makes it all the more twisted.
Oh, now there's even more of these on the ground. Jeez, that almost got running into one. Okay, everything has just become very ominous. So we are at the end of the game. Like I said, I'm pretty chuffed about everything that I did find. I feel that was a fair amount of decent investigating that I did, so that we get quite a bit of knowledge behind the history of everybody in the town and everything. So let's solve this case.
Joy!
Ronan, help!
Not another step.
No!
No, not you, Rex. This has nothing to do with her, Abigail.
Oh, but it does. For 300 years, we have executed the witches who corrupt our fair city.
Down there. Let's go.
Those who try to mask their demonic contract and leverage powers they should never possess.
Just like you have.
Don't you dare compare me to her!
Easy, easy. Put your hands up!
No!
Don't do anything stupid.
Hands up! Stop what you're doing.
They're not gonna hear you.
Hands up!
And now he's gonna get condemned for something he doesn't even know. I forgot about this plot twist. No! This bitch!
Rex, you piece of shit. What are you doing?
But it's not Rex.
Not now. This was you.
I want you getting closer to the truth.
Ronan, do something!
Hold tight, kid. I'm on my way.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Fuck. I hate being timed. What? What? No?
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Yes! Yes! No!
Joy!
See, this is why I don't do well with pressure. I panic and I get someone killed. But at least I learn from my mistakes. Okay, we're just gonna skip all of this. Okay. Time. Come on. Let me possess you. Let me influence you. Do your powerful scream. I knew I fucked up at the moment I clicked it. You go, Joy.
It's over, Abigail.
Why did you have to choose Rex of all people? Possess?
No!
Joy!
I don't do well with pressure! Stop it! Come on. Now they moved it. Okay. E. Yeah. Whoa. Oh yes.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
You scourge of Salem. It is time to pay for your sins.
This can't be happening. You want to use memories against me? You can play at that game.
Oh shit. And Rex doesn't even know that he killed his brother-in-law. Stop it. Don't. Let her do it.
I know the truth about your death, but I still don't know the truth about mine.
Did you use Rex to kill me, you filthy...
Rex to kill me.
Rex was my most influential. The most respected, the most feared official in town. Of course I did.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Your own brother-in-law, that's what I'm saying. At least he doesn't know.
How could Rex have done it? Rose's killer had blue eyes.
I didn't use the same killer for every murder.
Shit.
Baxter.
Why kill Baxter?
Why did you kill Baxter?
I eventually kill all the killers I use. Especially the ones who get close to the truth.
Well, kinda, you were getting too close to it as well.
Close to the truth in the apartment.
You would have caught him.
Killers. Why did I have to die?
Oh, it's back and forth. No! Another plot twist!
I wouldn't.
Well, she possessed you, so of course you wouldn't. She would, though.
No. I wouldn't. How could I?
Put an end to this filthy
You
girl.
made me kill her.
Witches don't do this! Well, good witches. Oh, you want to play dirty? Huh? You want to play dirty?
If I'm going out, you're coming with me.
messed with the wrong detective. Bye! Killed by her own devices. That's what happens when you mess with the wrong person. You get killed by your own methods. Come on, Ronan, get up, get up.
We all got a dark side, sometimes obvious, sometimes not.
Yep.
If we're lucky, we keep our dark side hidden. By law, Rex was a killer. But the law doesn't always see the truth. Fortunately, Joy did. And she would never press charges. She might even help Rex cover his tracks. One thing's for certain. She's a better person than I was at that age. A kid who deserves forgiveness. She's paid her dues. And committing a few small crimes, searching for your mom, well, even the coldest cops would forgive those.
Mom!
Hasn't been a Bell killer murder since the night Abigail met her final end. But the case never officially closed. Odd memories fade, time heals. With luck, Salem will move on and find peace. Death repays debts, my father always said. Forever I believe that. But truth be told, this life ain't over until you're honest about what you owe. Set everything right. Settle your debts. Only then can you move on.
Ronan?
Yay! Aww. That actually made me get a lump in my throat. So that is it for Murdered Soul Suspect. I always knew, well, I always remembered that Abigail was involved. It really, was a side plot twist that slapped me across the face, the fact that she was behind it all. I completely forgot about all of that. I don't know how I could, because it's so, prominent to remember, but I completely forgot that that's what she did and possessed people and actually just possessed cops to do all the killings and stuff like that. I completely forgot about that. But we finally got to the bottom of it. She finally got what was due to her, and now she will no longer be a terror to the town, and hopefully Salem can move past all of this and just become a better town for it. So that is the closing. I think I can skip. Okay, I'm just gonna let the. Oh, that's to stop it. Oh, that's to speed it up. Okay, we're gonna just speed it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey along with me. Like I said in the beginning of the game when I started, I know it's not a very fast-paced game. It's more of just walking around and finding clues, and it's almost basically like a point-and-click game. So you don't get any action or shooting or anything like that. So it definitely is a type of game that you sit and play if you just want to have a chilled, relaxed environment to play through instead of all this fast-paced having to shoot enemies and hiding. And okay, there is hiding in this aspect, but it's not. That's why I feel like this game isn't hyped up as much as what it should, but I think it's purely because of the fact that there isn't so much fast-paced action involved in it. You kind of just sit and play this when you're bored or something like that. So I think that's one of the reasons why. But I've always enjoyed this game. It's one of the games that I always thoroughly enjoyed playing on PlayStation. Even though I didn't play it over and over, because it's not the type of game that you want to play over and over. It's just, you play it, you get it done, but you enjoy the journey and the experience, which is exactly what I've done the second time through. And now I will officially be putting this to rest, even though I wish that in this run through I managed to actually get all the clues compared to my first run through, but sadly I didn't. But we're just going to let bygones be bygones and lay that to rest. So thank you for coming with me through this wonderful journey of Murdered Soul Suspect. I'm not certain what I'm going to be playing next. I haven't made a set decision yet, because I obviously want to move on to something more fast-paced, and I don't know, I haven't clamped down on what type of area of game I want to go into. It might be a horror game, one of those longer paced horror games, not the short ones. I just kind of need to decide which one, which is where I'm bordering on what I actually want to do. But one thing I definitely do know is I do want to one day look at doing a run through of Jericho, which is another game I feel didn't get as much hype as what it deserves, because it's an absolutely brilliant game. I love it to pieces. The story behind it and all of that is just, so keep an eye out on the channel to see what new things get loaded. I will be doing some more short horror games. I don't think I've got an abundant big list of short horror games that I want to play, so at this point in time there's no shortage of that. And at the time of this recording I'm still doing Martha is Dead, so I'm going to keep focusing on that as well, because I am enjoying that. And then I will see to look at bringing a new series, longer series on as well. So if you like the series, if you like the video, please hit the like button below. I will greatly appreciate it. And if you want to keep up to date with anything new that I upload and to see what new series I move on to, just hit the subscribe button below. It will help boost my channel a lot, especially with me just starting out now and everything. So thank you guys. I really appreciated you guys sticking along for this, even though I know it wasn't, a lot of areas is not as interesting as others. But thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next game. Bye!